Welcome back. Now, in this video, I would like to tell you about registering a SIP phone. Right now, I'm using a software phone, basically, which is used to receive inbound calls and place outbound calls. Many call centers, organizations wants to have an inbound call. So we are in the next generation, which is IP-based communication. So also Asterisk perform its functionalities over internet protocol. Now I would like to discuss some of the parameters that are used in the SIP.com. Here you can see this is a Word file. Here all these parameters details are written here. Now as you can see, we have required two configuration files in etc directory of Asterisk. One is SIP.com and another is extensions.com. SIP.com basically applies all the necessary and important parameters over a call, and to perform action on the call we need to use extension.com. So by the help of context, right, we use extension.com where the dial plan has set with some basic given commands that are provided with Asterisk, and we place the call or receive an inbound call. In this tutorial I would like to explain the parameters of SIP.com, and also I will show you how to make a dial plan. I will try to show you the landing of calls. First of all, if you need to receive an inbound call, you first have to configure your configuration files, that is SIP.com and extensions.com, and after that you need to register your SIP phone or the SIP software phone or the soft phone if you are receiving calls on your software phones, or if you want to receive on your hardware phones, then you would do the same action for your hardware phones also. Now here I am in my CentOS, right, and I will jump into the etc directory of Asterisk, right. Then I will open up. I have already set down all the parameters in SIP.com, and I have made the dial plan also in extension.com. So what I'm gonna do, I will just show you the parameters and try to explain you some of them in order to set down the concept in your mind and make some understanding with it. So SIP.com, this will show up the SIP.com file in the Asterisk etc directory. Now here you can see we have two contexts right now. This is a general context and this is a context with the name 151. You can give the name here also. This is the extension basically, and this is the general settings. These general settings will apply on all the extensions. Right now I have only one extension, but if you have multiple extensions, so general settings will apply all of them accordingly. So here you can see, first of all, context is equal to default. So all the default settings will be applied on the call. Then port is equals to 5060. 5060 is the port on which UDP is a UDP port on which the Asterisk will listen the call. 1891 you can put, or you it's on your choice because it's provide encryption security basically. Binary address basically I have set to 0.0.0.0. So from any IP when I receive the call I will allow it. So you can give the IP of that particular from where the call is coming. So you can put here the IP address also. Then SRV lookup is equal to yes. So basically it's this parameter performs the action of name resolution, IP to name and IP to domain and domain to IP resolution. Most of the time we do not put the IP address, we just put the domain. So for the resolution of that we use this SRV lookup parameter. So by default no, you have to set it to yes. And DTMF mode RFC 2833. So RFC is an agreement, RFC 2833 is an agreement basically. DTMF mode means like if you hit the button 1, 2, 3, 4, if you hit it rapidly, but if you set this parameter, then the soft phone will take the digits one by one with a millisecond delay. Then relax DTMF is equal to yes. This will function accordingly with the DTMF mode also. Insecure is equals to vary. Insecure is equal to vary. So this is a security purpose. This parameter is for security purpose. I will register the SIP phone. So this is the registered host basically. So if you allow the registered host, you use this parameter. So it allows the registered host without your authenticating. Then record history, like call records, all the call records will be available if you set this parameter. Send RPID, it sends the remotely access parameters. It is a remotely access parameter, and now send RPID is equal to yes. So it's basically what the function it will perform. Remote party ID, when anyone call, its ID will be attached with the SIP invite packet. So basically it performs that particular function. Disallow all, allow is equal to ULAW, allow is equal to ALAW. Okay. After establishing of call, we use RTP to for the media, right, like voice and video. So for the media we use codecs, and the codecs, there are different types of codecs and their availability depends on the provider and also on the user. So here you can see, if you want to allow the particular codecs, you need to disallow all the codecs that are available and that are not. Then allow the particular codecs. Allow is equal to ULAW, allow is equal to ALAW. Allow is equal to ULAW, basically it is the codec used, it is a codec of G711, I believe. And if you said allow is equal to ULAW, so it is for the American, it is American standard codec, and allow is equal to ALAW, it's a Europe standard. Then allow is equal to G729. G729 is a very low bandwidth codec and it's very popular and useful by every Asterisk user. Then allow is equal to GSM, allow is equal to G726, allow is equal to G723. These are the similar codecs with these codecs they have some difference of bandwidth and um, their performance wise. Then maximum expiry is equal to 300. This is the maximum expiry of maximum expiry time of the registration of the registered SIP user, the registered SIP phone. Then can invite is equal to yes. So basically it re-invites the end users, and we set this parameter yes here in the general, but if you have the codecs issue, the codec negotiation issue, you can set this parameter to no. Basic purpose of this parameter is to re-invite the two parties for the call, mostly when we have the issue in collecting the call. Then net is equal to yes. Net is equal to yes if you are behind. Net means network address translation. This parameter, if you set yes, your all private IPs through which you are in the local network, your all private IPs will be appeared as a public IP for the world. So you can set this parameter to yes if you are behind net. Then user agent is equal to header SIP8, or you can write in other name because you are the user. You are writing all these parameters, so you can put your name as well. Default expiry, this is a minimum this is the minimum expiry time for the host to be registered within this time. Okay, and another thing I want to say, 180 means 180 milliseconds, so you can increase this time. Then qualify is equal to yes. By default, if you set qualify is equal to yes, this will set the parameter to 2000 milliseconds, the time for 2000 milliseconds. So basically what the function this perform, it is used in conjunction with net. And so qualify is equal to yes. Yes means 2000 millisecond, like it's a time period, and within this time period Asterisk will send option command to the registered host, right? Like I have the registered host. I'm gonna show you how to register your SIP phone. So Asterisk will send a option command regularly, and within this time period, if device didn't respond, so Asterisk will consider this device as the offline device for the future calls. So this is the main function of this qualifier, and it's basically used in conjunction with yes, with net. I would like to introduce here a word far and traversal. Like if we are resolving the IPs, if we are resolving till last IP address, so that means the far and traversal. So for that purpose also qualifier serves that. Now progress in band is equal to yes. So this is basically the ringing of your SIP phone, and it is also an important parameter if you are dialing a respected extension. Then T38PT UDPTL, this is basically faxing. If your SIP phone is able to receive faxes, so you can set this parameter. By default I have set this parameter to no because I am not dealing with the faxing right now. Then 151 is basically extension. Type is equal to peer, host is equal to dynamic. Any IP address it will be hosted. Then user is equal to 151. Secret is the password. Then some codecs data allow on this specific extension. Then AVPF. AVPF is basically when we are dealing with the web RTC, so for this we have to use it, but right now for the general call receiving we are not using it. Then net is equal to yes. SIP debug is equal to yes. So when Asterisk reads SIP.conf, so if there are any bugs, it will troubleshoot them, it will debug them. So, but most of the time it's set to no, because sometimes it may create problem when Asterisk is reading SIP.conf. And can read invite is equals to no. As you can see, can read invite is equal to no, and qualify is equal to yes. In the general setting it was yes, but here in the specific extension it is no. So because by this we can resolve the issue of codec, and direct RTP is not involved. First the calls are coming into our IP, then it will shift it towards RTP, not directly this action performed.